Good morning, everybody, and a very warm welcome to Jack Stocken's class. I hope that you're going to enjoy this session, and a warm welcome to everyone who can't be here but will watch via replay. As usual, if you have any tech problems, please just avoid popping anything in the chat. Instead, if you just use the click here for support above the chat box, you'll see it up the top there, and you'll get some help to reconnect. And if that doesn't work, you're always welcome to try using the link that's provided in your email that you get for the class. Now, I think we seem to have quite a number of people already coming through. So without further ado, I'll see if your fabulous teacher is ready. And here we are, Jim. How are you?
I'm Franny. I'm well, thank you. I've just been teaching the beginners.
Yeah, it's
great fun. They've been learning since the beginning of October, and they just did strong balanced hands this morning. So, how to show a hand with 15 to 19 points when you're balanced.
You're great with the beginners.
I love really good. I just love I love this game of bridge so much that it's just great to bring new people into the game and share the enjoyment that I've had for so many years.
Yeah. And also, there's no question that it is really a silly question. If you want to ask something and you're concerned about it, you really need to ask.
Yeah, and that's why the interaction is so good. And also, I'd just say, Franny, if there's any members of this class who are struggling a bit, haven't played much, certainly they can come and join the beginners. They're a very friendly group at 9:30. We've done about 11.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, no, we've got one or two, people who do that, and they might be missing out on some knowledge of earlier, some of the building blocks.
Exactly.
So they're welcome to come and join us at 9:30 on a Wednesday morning. It's included in the subscription.
Oh, that's really good. Good value.
Yeah, well, Jill popped in by mistake. I thought she was a beginner, but she'd got the timing wrong. Now, Franny, well, lovely to see you.
And I'll go and leave you and have a great lesson.
Yeah, I'll see you in about an hour.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Franny. So let's get going, everyone. A warm welcome if you're watching in replay as well. I know many of you do, especially this time of year when there's, more going on with the festive season. Caroline's been invited to play in her first tournament. Caroline, good luck. We'll all be rooting for you. Hello, Charlie from Sheffield. Right, let's get going. Putting it all together this week. So looking at the last 5 or 6 weeks and seeing how much we've remembered. So first things first, let's have a lead problem. The opponents have bid efficiently to 4 spades. South typically showing a 5 or 6 card spade suit and around about 19 points. What do we lead with that, do you think? Doubleton spade, 4 hearts the ace, 3 clubs to the ace, 4 diamonds the ace. What would be our best lead there? Morning, Maggie and Anita. They're first out the blocks with their answers. Fastest finger first. You should go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Yes, so always when I lead, the first thing in my mind against a trump contract is never to lead from an ace. Yeah, never lead away from an ace. So the 2 of hearts is out, the 7 of clubs is out, the queen of diamonds is out, the 2 of diamonds is out. We lead a nice, safe trump. Richard, you're only about a minute late. We just started. First slide, really. Yeah, I'd lead the 2 of spades there. If in doubt, trump about. Yeah, and remember, you don't need to, when you lead trumps, you don't need to do middle up down or doubleton. You just need the lowest trump you've got. There's no point signaling in the trump suit. Okay, something different. East has opened 1 heart. You're next to bid as South. What would be your best bid there with 7 points? and a 6-card spade suit. Is it 1 spade or is it 2 spades? Clearly one of the two. Morning, Rosemary, Maria, Sandy, Ita, of course, in Dublin. Fred, I think, is in Hammersmith, Fred, from memory. I don't remember everything. Beetle is in Norfolk. Eileen's in York. Ella, Pauline. Well, you could bid 1 spade. There wouldn't be too much wrong with 1 spade, but far more disruptive to do a weak jump over call of 2 spades. Yeah, just like a weak 2 opener, isn't it? 5 to 10 points and a decent 6-card suit. Far more disruptive than bidding 1 spade. You just need to agree them with your partner, but literally everyone who plays weak 2s should play weak jump over calls. Happy with that? A few of you bid 1 spade there. That's okay, but 2 spades. Oh, Jill's making an excuse saying she thought she was responder. You don't need to alert it. Good question, Richard. No, you don't need to alert it because they're natural bids. I mean, the opponents might ask you what it is, and you just say it's a weak jump over call. But no, you don't need to alert natural bids. Good question though, because some might think you do. Okay, I've opened a heart. You've responded 2 clubs with your 11 points. I've come back 2 diamonds. What's your best bid now as responder? Responder's rebid. This is 2 lessons actually. It's forcing or non-forcing bids and responder's rebid. Morning, Judy, Patricia, Ita, who's also in Ireland, part of our strong Irish contingent. Emma, one of our many regulars from day one. Pauline, Eileen, most of you are bidding 3 hearts, which is good. So I think when we did this in the lesson, you didn't all bid 3 hearts. Some were bidding 2 no trumps or 2 hearts. But yeah, well done. You've picked up on this. Here's a forcing bid. You can never pass that 2 diamond bid now. They might have up to and including 18 points. Remember, we don't jump unless we have 19 plus. So that describes your hand very nicely. 3-card heart support and 10 to 12 points. Good. I say North, they're slightly wrong. That North could have 12 to 22. They would jump with 19 plus. Right. Let's play the first hand on BBO. It's a 2 no trump opener. What's our best bid with the North hand now? Good. Well, you're all remembering to use Stamen in the chat box. Nearly all, yeah, nearly all of you. Not 100% maybe. Remember to use Stamen after a 2 no trump open. You need 4 points or more. Yeah, 0 to 3 you'd pass. So 4 plus to use Stamen. Responding with the cheapest of our major. What next for North? Good. North bids 3 no trumps. Yep. As you would. And what next for South, if anything, as opener? Do they bid again? Well, yes, they know that North must have 4 spades because they've used Stamen and they haven't got hearts, so they correct to 4 spades. Quite subtle, but North must have a 4-card spade suit because to use Stamen, you must have 1 4-card major. Good. So good to practice Stamen. What's the best opening lead there? Well, never lead from an ace, so the club would be the worst lead. Very dangerous to lead a trump or a heart from the queen. So the standout lead there, well done chat box, most of you got it right, is the middle up down diamond. Good. Well, I'm just thinking about, there's lots of gaps in this hand. We're going to need a fair bit of luck to make it, I think. Second player play low. Which diamond does East put in? King, queen, or 10? As third player. Good, the 10. Because we can see the jack in dummy. We don't need to put in the king or the queen. Good. And which card specifically do we play now from Declarer's hand south? Which one of those 12 do we play? Well, it's definitely a hand to draw trumps. I can't see a reason not to. The diamond ruff can always wait till later. Yeah, when you've got a 4 forfeit and you only need to trump once, that can wait till later on. But no, we must start with the 5 of spades, not the ace. Don't look at the opponent's cards. It won't help you here. The finesse position, everyone, is the ace and the jack. So you play to what sometimes I call the lone honor first. Yes, it won't help you to look at the east-west cards. I don't know where the queen of spades is. Okay? But the rhyme is 8 ever, 9 never. People often remember the rhyme. They forget what it's to do with. So if you got, it's to do with missing the queen. If you're 8 cards ever, you finesse. 9 cards between you, never play for the drop. Well, it's unlucky. Finesses don't always work. They come back a diamond. Switch to a club. Oh, someone's saying hi to me. Have I not switched off my privacy? Hang on. Let me just have a quick look. Kibitzing. Anyway, I'm not sure. I thought I'd switched it off. Good. So they switched to a club. High for hate. Might as well try the king. It's our only chance that East might have the ace of clubs. Loses to the ace. Queen of clubs is played. Try the jack of clubs. Which we trump. Draw the last trump with the ace of spades. Ruff the diamond in dummy. And take the heart finesse, which sadly loses. Yeah, we are going to be 2 down. Let's finish. Would we have been? Yeah, it was going to be 2 off. But this is a defensive hand. It's all about the defense. No, you wouldn't have been better off in 3 no trumps, Caroline. Good question. No, I didn't know it was going to go down, Emma. The contract was very unlucky. You know, we lost all 3 of our finesses. 3 no trumps would have been worse, by the way. Yeah. 3 no trumps is still 2 down. No, definitely you should be in 4 spades. We were just unlucky. Yeah, no, everyone would be in 3 no, 4 heart fit. All the finesses lost. The spade finesse lost, the heart finesse lost, and the club finesse lost. Yeah. But also they found a good lead. You know, some people here would lead the Queen of Clubs. Yeah, that that gives declarer the contract. Chances of 3 finesses losing, I guess about 30%, Patricia, 25%. Quite low. But the Queen of Clubs, you see, would have gifted declare the contract with the King. So the opening lead makes such a big difference. It was all down to that diamond lead. Right, let's move on. Losing trick count, Judy, doesn't work opposite 2 no trump openers. No, or 1 no trump openers. Doesn't work. And it also doesn't work with balanced hands, just to be clear. Good question there. Right, let's be greedy. Try and make all 5 tricks out of that combination there. Clearly, we must start with declarer's hand, but how do we play that suit combination? Yeah, it could lead either of those hearts, but whatever, when West plays low, we put in the 10. Yeah. Or the 8 or the 9. I don't mind which. And then if it wins, return to hand and take another heart finesse to the 9. Return to hand again and play a heart to the Jack and the Queen. So as long as you keep finessing, if West has King Jack, you'll make all 4 tricks. But keep finessing, deep finessing, and keep coming back to hand in a different suit. Of course, if East has the King Jack of hearts, you'll always lose 2 tricks. Yeah, but with Ace Queen 10 opposite 3 little ones, always be right to play to the 10 first. Won't always win, of course, but it is playing with the odds. Okay, I've opened 1 no trump. Do you bid anything with your hand there? Has responded with 1 point. Do you pass? Do you bid? If so, what do you bid? We recently taught transfers on the improver class. So if you're rusty on transfers, it's in the replay library for improvers at 11 o'clock on Wednesday. Oh no, you are improvers. What are we talking about? Yeah, we have done transfers recently. So you bid 2 diamonds. Good. Showing 5 hearts. The weaker you are, the more important it is to bid. I would never pass with that hand. 1 or 2 of you did, but you learn from your mistakes. Absolutely useless in no trump, Sandy, yes. So you do a weak takeout, bid 2 diamonds, and then pass partners 2 hearts. Good. Okay, another lead problem as West. What do we lead with that lot there against 4 spades? Really important card, the opening lead. Now, next week, I'm in a mystery location. I'm packing my suitcase. I'm off to a ski resort. But it is a mystery location. I'll give you one clue. I'm not going to tell you the answer. It begins with an S. S for sugar. So that'll be fun. And it will be a live lesson, yes, even though I'm skiing. It's a very good guess, Eater. I can't tell you whether it's right or wrong. It'll spoil the fun. But it is, I'll give you another clue. Actually, this ski resort is in France. Yeah. I'm not going to tell you if the answer is right or not. Now, Pauline's coming in with another guess. All will be revealed next Wednesday. I will be coming to you live, and the beginners as well. What are we doing next week? We are doing, good lesson actually. Well, they're all good lessons, of course. This one's especially good. Play at trick 1. Yeah, so never play too quickly at trick 1. So we're looking at focusing on declare a play next week. Right, well, have you all decided to lead the 7 of hearts? Mostly in the chat box, yeah. I'd never lead a trump from Queen XX, very dangerous. And, try not to lead from a king either. It's dangerous. Declare often has the ace and the queen. Good, so middle, up, down, 7 there. And then you middle, up, down. So you lead the 7, then follow it up with a 9. So it doesn't look like a doubleton. Let's go on to hand 2. On BBO. Someone was saying hello to me earlier. I thought I put the privacy thing on, but maybe I hadn't. Right, it's a 1 club opener from North. Oh, they're all coming in quite some exotic French resorts. Chenval, Saint-Martin, Samoen. May or may not be right. Now listen, what is East? What number of hearts has East bid here? Got 8 points and 7 hearts. What's the beginner lesson on? Oh, they're doing a drawing trumps lesson. 9:30 next Wednesday. Fairly basic. Drawing trumps, counting trumps. Yes, well, you could bid 1 heart, or you could bid 2 hearts, but actually 3 hearts with a 7-card suit here. Pass from South, they can't bid with 9 points. Pass from West, remember it's put up or shut up. Good, so 3 hearts there. It's like the equivalent of a 3-heart opener, preemptive and weak. Back to North. Do they do anything? Or do they go quietly? Tell me. What do they got? 16 points. I think what North has got to be aware of is that partner South might have 10 or 11 points, unable to bid here. Let me give you a clue. If I told you it was the bid that sometimes people forget here, that I favour, what would that be? The bid that sometimes improvers forget to use. I'll give you a clue. It's red and has an X on it. Yeah, double is by far the more flexible bid here than 3 spades. So this is double for takeout. Okay? 100% as partners pass. So this is for takeout. It's not a penalty double. It's saying partner please bid. So it's perfect. Short in hearts. Gives you more options, Judy, doubling here. Yeah. Also, it means that if South has got good hearts, they can pass. If South had like 4 hearts to the Queen Jack, they'd pass and convert it to a penalty double. Double brings all your suits into play. And South? Well, you're being forced to bid, aren't you? So remember that after a takeout double, with 9 points or more, you jump around. Yeah. Thing is, if you bid 3 spades here, like a lot of you did, you might have 0 points and partner wouldn't bid again. So with 9 plus, we have to tell partner about our point count. Almost certainly here, I would be expecting North for their takeout double to have 4 spades in this auction. I'd be disappointed if they didn't. Okay. 4 spades it is. No, Q-bid wouldn't be suitable here, Maggie. No. Takeout double does the job very nicely. Right. Good question there. Okay, well, thank you for the partner for the dummy. All I'm thinking about here is whether to draw trumps. I'm also thinking back to the bidding, and I can give myself a little help with that. So East has overcalled 3 hearts. Really just a double. When you double the other major, Les, you've normally got 4. When you double a major, you've normally got 4 cards in the other major. Just the way the cards work. Good question from Les. Right, what card does East play as third player? Well, definitely we need to overtake with the singleton in dummy, but technically right to play the king. The cheapest of your touching honours. The ace would be wrong here, technically. Yeah. But well done for overtaking. Yeah, you did need to overtake with a singleton in dummy because you now need to take charge of the defence. That's why East is overtaken, so they can switch their singleton club. And which one do we play as declarer? Do we duck it or win with the ace? Well, clearly it's a singleton. Why would East overtake with the king of hearts? And also, remember, they've preempted by bidding 3 hearts. So when you preempt to the 3 level, you're very likely to have a singleton. I think it's about 4 to 1 on. So for all those reasons, we're winning with the ace. And it denies the king of clubs as well. So now we can draw a couple of rounds of trumps. Well, getting the bad break. Yeah, trumps are 4-1, but not hugely surprising when East preempted with 3 hearts. Now what do we do, everyone? Which card should we play next as declarer? Clearly, we should stop drawing trumps. Where do we go for honey, though? Hearts or clubs? Or diamonds? Well, if I said the words gold and dust to you, might that help you? Just talking to that about the beginners earlier. Gold dust. Clubs. Look at that lovely suit just waiting to be established. And you know that West has got the king and the jack of clubs. They'd rise with the king here. In case declarer started with a doubleton. And what card would they play next as West, defender? Yes, clearly they take their jack of spades. 2 for 1. But we can come back to hand, overtaking with the queen of diamonds, and now finesse the club look to the 10. Yeah, it's a marked finesse. We know it's going to win. And the clubs are set up. So this was all about suit establishment. The losing hearts can go away. Well, they trumped that one. But we take the last few. Interesting hand. I think it's available in replay. Yes, this is one of the 2 hands you can play in replay on BBO. Have a go yourselves by playing out all 4 hands. You just press the play button. And then at the end of the hand, you press the next button. And very quickly, you click through it. It's been programmed by me to see how you make it. So that's the next button. You just click, click, click very quickly. That's been programmed in by me to show how you can make the hand. Interesting hand, wasn't it? On the defense and on the bidding and in the play. Back to the classroom for more question and answer. Q&A, as some people call it. I've opened a club. What's your best bid there with those 7 hearts? So yes, weak jump overcalls are very useful. You do just need to agree them with your partner. This is a preemptive overcall. Yeah, so don't muck around too much. That's 3 hearts, isn't it? A double jump. And there's 2 very energetic people having a double jump. Okay, I've opened a heart. You've responded 1 spade, not 1 no trump with your 4-card major. I've jumped to 3 hearts. Over to you. Oh, Jill's got a question. If I had 8 hearts, Jill, yes, I bid to 4 hearts there. Correct. Yeah, like a 4-heart opener. Good question from Jill. What would you do now with this responding hand, if anything? Yes, next week, first hand plays. Never play too quickly at trick 1. The most important expression. Well, this 3-heart bid is non-forcing. Yeah, showing 16 or more points, but you can pass. Can and should pass. Well done. 1 or 2 of you bid 4 hearts. We don't like to name and shame. I'm sure that most of you in replay would have passed that one. Okay, you've got 9 hearts between you here. How should you try and make all 5? What's the best way of playing this suit combination? A lesson we did a few weeks ago. It's a sad face, Judy. Don't be sad. Be happy. I could write a song about that, couldn't I, Judy? Don't worry. Be happy. I won't sing it to you, though. I'm terrible at singing. So 8 ever, 9 never. We should play for the drop. Rosemary, weak jump over calls are between 5 and 10 points inclusive. Yeah, 5 to 10 inclusive for weak ones. So listen to the rhyme. 8 ever, 9 never. So we play for the drop. Ace king there. If we only have 8 cards between us, then we'd finesse to the jack. But with 9, we play for the drop, hoping they're 2-2 or a singleton queen. Play hand 3 on BBO now. What What have I got for you? Yes, the intermediate lesson actually on Monday is recorded on second and third hand plays. A very good defensive lesson. So you can watch that in the replay library. It's about 45 minutes long, shorter than normal. So yes, you've all got access to Monday's lesson, which is recorded for the intermediates. It will be on second and third hand plays. And just remember the Christmas party, make a note in your diary, it's 23rd of December at 9:30 in the morning. Dress to impress. I hope you've bought your outfit. Right, it's a one spade opening. Oh, and this is Responder's first bid here. What does Responder bid with 16 points? Jack's mum not with us this morning. She sends her apologies. She's on the Eurostar as we speak, on the way to France. Right, what's North bidding here? Let's just wait for the answers to come in. If you're watching in replay, how are you getting on today with this putting it all together lesson? Well, I'm sure. Well, one thing I wouldn't do, one or two of you going to 4-no trumps. No, you can't go to 4-no trumps. You can, but it just wouldn't be a good idea. Partner might only have 12 points. You know, why are we going to 4-no trumps with just 16 points? No. Good try. So if I just said to you, longest suit at lowest level, would that help? It's nearly Christmas. I'm going to give you a get out of jail free because Bridge Prison is thoroughly overcrowded. The Bajir wing is only halfway constructed. In fact, I think Bajir is there this morning to have a quick inspection. Hope he's remembered his hard hat. Longest suit at lowest level, Charlie. I'm giving you and others a get out of jail free. Yeah. One thing we can't also do, this is quite an instructive hand, isn't it? You can't support the spades, so you don't have 4 of them. So 3 spades or 4 spades would be wrong here. So a nice little 2 club bid. Keeps the bidding nice and low. Never mind if it's not a good suit. You're not going to play in it. Yeah, but Emma, to raise partner with a jump, you always need 4 cards. Good question there. Yeah. South is not guaranteeing 5 spades. They might only have 4 as opener. So we just do a nice little 2 club bid. South 3 bid with 16 points is what? Yeah, the only time you raise with 3 spades, everyone, Judy and Emma and possibly others, is if you've got a very weak hand with 6 to 9 points. That's the only time you're allowed to raise with 3 cards. 1 spade, 2 spades. If you jump, always shows 4 cards. 3 spades does the trick, 16 plus points. 1 or 2 of you only bid 2 spades, that was naughty. So 16 plus, what next for North? 16 points, isn't it, North hand? Yes, clear to bid 4-no trumps. We're in the slam zone, aren't we, for sure? 30 plus points. What's the response? We'll just play normal Blackwood here with the improvers. On Monday, they play Roman key card, Blackwood, but just normal Blackwood here for the improvers. How many aces have we got? 5 clubs is none. 5 diamonds would be 1 ace. 5 hearts would be 2. 5 spades is 3. I wouldn't bother asking for kings now. We just settle for 6 spades. Okay, so well done. We've reached slam. Now all we've got to do is make it. What am I thinking to myself? I'm thinking to myself, possibly 3 losers, a club and 2 diamonds. But one of the diamond losers can go away on the heart, on the king of hearts. So I'm really just thinking about how to play the clubs. That is the dilemma. 5 no trumps Judy would be asking for kings, looking for a grand slam. There's no way I want to be looking for a grand slam with that north hand. Too many gaps. No point playing the queen, by the way. We know that Clara must have the ace. And what would you do at trick 2, everyone? What would we do at trick 2? Just going to get some water. Yeah, we can draw trumps. I see no reason not to. Raise to the king. Actually, probably better to discard a heart there, I think. Where are we? Okay, so trumps are drawn. What do we do next, everyone? We're on the dummy. Time for that sip of water. Your class, by the way, on the 25th of December will be recorded. Oh, no, sorry, not recorded. There's no class on the 25th of December. We're having a combined Christmas party for big intermediates and improvers on Monday the 23rd. Yeah, so there's no lesson on Christmas Day, obviously. King of Hearts, yes, good idea. Getting rid of a diamond loser, that's good. Now, clearly we need to play the clubs. How do we play the clubs? Well, clearly right to play a low one. Now comes the moment of truth. What club do we play now? Ace, king, or 10? If you're watching in replay, what do you think? You can press the pause button, have a little think about it, because we have reached the crucial situation here of how we're going to get rid of that diamond loser. Because the diamond finesse is going to fail. We don't know it's going to fail, but I'd rather not take the diamond finesse if I didn't have to, because that's 50-50. What do you think? Ace, king, or finesse? Place your bets. Are you going to play the 10 of clubs or the ace and the king? Don't worry, your future reputation as a bridge player doesn't depend on this. If you're watching in replay, have you decided yet? By the way, if you look on some of you are wondering when to join the intermediate class. There's no fixed time when you join, really. I think Francis was asking me last week. I think it should still be on the posting page for improvers. I've listed the next 10 or 12 lessons for intermediates at 9:30 on a Monday for you to have a look. But I think the more experienced members of this class can definitely, if they want to, graduate to 9:30 on Monday, if the timing suits. Yeah. If not, we're doing plenty of reasonably tricky stuff here. We've got losing trick count coming up soon. We've got signals and discards. You know, we're doing reasonably high level stuff now. The time when we really reset is at the end of May, because then we're joined by the October beginners and we go back in time. But that's a long time away. Right. Well, actually, Let me show you what happens if you make the mistake of playing the 10 of clubs. Okay, it loses to the queen. They come back a diamond, of course. And if we finesse, we're one down, we're toast. So we can't afford to finesse. But look, the diamonds, the clubs are blocked. Do you see? We're now blocked. I'll just show you. We can't get to that winning jack of clubs. We have to lose a diamond either way. So let's go back in time. So it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, Richard. Well, we're back in time. So we're back in time. We're actually going to play the ace or the king here. Because we don't need the finesse to work, actually. We don't need the club finesse. Because we've got the jack and the 10, look. So now we play the 10 of clubs, which loses to the queen. But crucially, see now, we've got the entry to dummy with the ace of diamonds. No need to finesse anymore. Jack of clubs is a master. Losing diamond goes away, bye-bye. And we claim the last 3 tricks, don't we, with trumps. Wasn't easy. 980. 6 spades, non-vulnerable. It's well done if you played ace king of clubs first. It wasn't an easy play to make. I think probably about half of you did that and half of you finessed to the 10. It was tricky, Caroline, yes. It was quite subtle, Maggie. Yeah, I think it was quite subtle, that. Realising you didn't need the club finesse. You could afford to lose the queen of clubs. You just couldn't afford to take the diamond finesse. Right, back to the classroom. We've still got one more set hand to play, I think. Okay, well, transfers are relatively easy, but the rebid is harder. You've transferred to 2 spades. What's the rebid, though, from south? Having done the transfer, 13 points. You're watching in replay. What do you think about this? Well done. The chat box, the live. Well, it is the live chat box. They seem to be bidding 3 no trumps. That appears to be the right answer. Yeah, and now that shows 13 or more points and precisely 5 spades, not 6. And then it's up to opener to do what they want to do. They're going to bid 4 spades there, look. Good. Okay. I've opened 2 clubs. You've responded 2 diamonds, the waiting bid. Could be up to 10 or 12 points these days. I've rebid 2 hearts. What next for you, if anything, is south? Responder. We don't need a stop in hearts. Hang on. No. Nothing to do with stoppers. No, Rosemary, no. When you bid 1 no trump, you never show stoppers in anything. Or 3 no trumps. Unless the opponents have bid a suit, Rosemary, then we'd need a stopper. 1 or 2 of you have fallen into my trap. There you are, falling in, look. But luckily I put in a rope ladder, so you have climbed out again. But yes, it is 100% forcing to game when North rebids a suit, so you must bid something. And here 2 spades does the trick. Yeah, we can't pass. I mean, North might have 26, 27 points. Okay, so just bid 2 spades. It's game forcing that 2 heart bid. Let's play hand 4. Good timing, 10 to 12 UK time. Do look out for our beginners. They're hoping to join you at 2 o'clock tomorrow, Thursday, in the afternoon. They're obviously very nervous. And some will join at 7 o'clock. on a Monday night. They've been playing for about 3 months. Right. But they haven't done a huge amount. Okay, so it's a 1-no trump opener. What next for North with their 14 points? Automatic to transfer with a 5-card major, 0 plus points. Yeah. Okay, South will always do, should always do what? Next, I say should. Yeah, always transfer, Jill, with a 5-card major. Stayman, for 4-card majors, you need 11 points. The two work hand in hand. Ooh, animated caption, hand in hand. Yeah, Stayman and transfers work together. 2 spades, completing the transfer. North's rebid is what with 14 points? You transfer 5-card majors, you use Stayman with 4. Yes, just like in the slide we've just done, 3-no trump there. Show 13 points. If you only had 11 or 12 points, you'd rebid 2-no trumps with a 5-card major. And anything more for South? 13 points. Yes, but with a 9-card spade fit, we should definitely revert to 4 spades. Good. And what's the opening lead? What's the opening lead from West? Good. Top of the run, 10 from 10-9, yeah. Right, well, ooh, lots of losers. 2 diamonds to lose, maybe. Almost certainly 2 diamonds to lose. A heart to lose, maybe. Possibly a spade. All depends what happens with the trumps, really, doesn't it? Okay, well, we might as well put on the king. Some people do lead away from aces. I've seen them do that at my bridge club, which I won't tell you the name of it to protect the innocent or the guilty. But my local bridge club, you might be able to guess which one it is. On Monday afternoon, they do lead away from aces sometimes. Luckily, I know the people who do it. Cash their diamond, remembering to play the 9. Do a middle up down there. And they switch to the 10 of hearts. Dummy's weaker suit. Which heart do we play? Ace, queen, or jack? Rather a grey day here in Harrogate. 5 degrees, it's telling me on the computer. Yes, queen or jack. Morning, Smarty. Morning, Jane. Maggie, yeah. Yeah, queen or jack. You never know, the fest night might be working. Play another heart back. Okay, so try to block out the east-west cards here. Just think about the dummy with the spade. So clearly we need to draw trumps. But which spade should we start with here? The king or the 5? Or don't you think it matters? Ooh, well, everyone's playing the king, which is great. Retaining the finesse position of the ace-10, that's why we're doing that. Now, in all honesty, if you were playing at your bridge club, either online or face-to-face, which spade would you play now from dummy? Be honest. Because I know you can see the cards. And can you tell me why? Emma, you're honest. I think you are anyway. You seem like an honest person, although I've never met you. Yes, Jill's being very honest. She's saying should play the 10, but I play the ace for safety. What can you remember what principle we're using here? I wouldn't say, Charlie, it's to do with can't lose another trick, because playing the ace might be right here. You know, if you think that spades are dividing 2 and 2, playing the ace of spades could be right. It's not to do with the rhyme, by the way. 8 ever, 9 never. That's only to do with missing the queen, specifically. Yeah, if you have the ace, king, and the jack. We are using the principle of restricted choice. Yeah, that's what it's known as, PRC. So when an honor appears there to the right, queen or the jack, it's twice as likely that they're missing honors with the other player. The only time this loses is if East has both the queen and the jack of spades. That will only happen 1/3 of the time. Hooray! It worked. Now we cash the ace. And we've got the rest of the tricks, haven't we? Yeah, they're all winners. So I'm going to claim that little lot. I don't really like claiming when I play bridge online, by the way, or face-to-face. I tend to always play out the cards because the opponents don't really like it. And B, they might, they might question it or something. And C, you might make an extra trick somehow. So well done. And actually 3-1 is slightly more likely than 2-2 anyway, when it comes to percentages. So very well done. What I do find frustrating sometimes when I play bridge is if I do this, if I do this restricted choice and I lose because East has the queen and the jack of spades, and then you look at the traveller or the electronic scorer, the bridge mate, you see that nearly everyone else has just played the ace and the king, because they've forgotten to use the principle of restricted choice. That can be frustrating. But 2/3 of the time, this method will work. Right. It's back to the classroom. Just to say goodbye, I think. We don't have 3 things to remember on a putting it together. So we put it together.
That was a good class.
I always enjoy giving these putting it together review sessions, Franny. Because they're very interactive. There's a lot of question and answer, really trying to consolidate what we've learned. And I think actually the class have done well. This transfers together, the opening lead, all those important things.
Really good.
So that's great. Next week, I will be away, but I will be giving a live lesson on play at trick 1. Yeah. So really important what card you play from dummy. Equally important what card third player plays as well, but mainly what we play from dummy.
Yep. It sets a tone, doesn't it?
Richard is going to be looking through. Yes, Richard, that can be your little task this morning or this afternoon. He wants to find ski resorts beginning with an S for sugar in France.
Oh, it's a bit hard. I couldn't think of anything.
Very hard. And actually, no one's come up with the right answer yet. It's a little gem, this ski resort. It's actually really nice, but not many people have heard of it.
You going to reveal it or not now?
Not yet. No, it's a mystery.
Okay.
It will be unveiled next Wednesday, Franny. I want to keep you in suspense.
Okay. Well, it's working.
They're coming up with all sorts of very kind of, unknown ski resorts. Jenny's just come up with another one. Sue's do. Yeah. I can say that's not, no.
So is Jack's mum heading for the same resort?
No, Jack's mum is on Eurostar, friend. She has a house in Burgundy, in the middle of France.
Oh, Burgundy's a lovely place.
Lovely place called where is she? She's in Bouffières, which is near an ancient monastery town called Cluny,
Yeah,
which is around.
beautiful.
It's a beautiful kind of place. I
Beautiful
sometimes
food. It's on the east, isn't it? The
yes,
east.
correct.
Yeah,
Just above
beautiful
Maton.
food.
Really nice food and wine. And I sometimes do my live lessons from there when I'm on holiday there in the summer.
Oh, you're spoiled.
I do get to go on some nice holidays, either with the Bridge Club or off my own bat.
All right.
Jenny's going to watch that again. Well done, Jenny. Good.
Well, have a nice holiday.
Yes, thank you. And everyone's wishing me a nice holiday. It's very kind. Yeah, I'm just taking the 2 children.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So, and actually, my
school
daughter.
holidays.
It will be school holidays for them. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
And my 17-year-old daughter's taking her friend as well.
Oh.
So that could be double trouble.
17. Heavens,
Yeah.
what an age.
I know. She does like partying, my daughter. I don't know why. I don't know where she got that from.
I wonder.
Yeah. I wonder
anyway, you're right on to her.
Anyway, I doubt whether they'll make, I doubt whether they make a special appearance. They don't really like appearing on the video.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Camera shy.
Yeah.
Emma knows. Emma knows about this. She's got teenagers. All yours, Emma, now.
Yes.
So yes, I've got a 17-year-old daughter, and my son is 11.
Oh, that's a bit of a gap.
Yeah. It's quite a long gap. I had to persuade my ex-wife that having a second child was a good thing.
And what happens about the puppy dogs?
Yeah, well, actually, my ex-wife Annabelle isn't coming on the holiday, so she'll look after the dogs.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah. We haven't seen the dogs for a while, actually. No, I haven't done any lessons from the ex-family home for a while, but yes.
And you know how I'm interested in all the animals because I'm a vet nurse.
I think I've forgotten that, Franny, you're a vet nurse. Yeah. What a lovely job. Yeah, or I didn't know, so I've forgotten it. But what a lovely job you do.
It is. I do mostly the surgery.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's why I've got so many animals kicking around on the video.
Oh, right. Yes, I was wondering why you had so many. So you're obviously a big animal lover. Just remind me how many animals you've got in your house.
I've got a Burmese and cat, and I've got a Tenterfield Terrier and a broken-coated Jack Russell.
Oh, wow. So 2 dogs and a cat.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's the same as us.
I can't take on any more, though. I see some sad cases, but I can't take them on, Jack.
No, there's only so much you can do, really. Jenny's got a 16-month-old Schnauzer. Oh, my brother has a Schnauzer, Jenny.
They're lovely dogs.
Lovely dogs, yes. What do they call it? Tonka.
Oh, Tonka, that's cute.
Yeah. Emma's.
Oh, and I have a beehive. I have a beehive too. Does that count?
Yes, well, like Shauna, who looks after the WhatsApp group. Yeah,
exactly.
She's big into beehives. What a fantastic thing to do! I think it's great that people have beehives because bees have been struggling a bit.
They have. I've got a huge garden, so they zoom around. There's lots of blossoms.
Oh, I love bees.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, and I love honey too.
Very much. It's very good for you.
Now, listen. Yes, Beetle. Jenny's called Bella.
Yes.
She's had them for 4 years. Is that children or dogs or bees, Jenny? She's had something for 4 years.
I think Bella might be the Schnauzer, don't you?
Oh, right. I see. Yes. All right, I'm with you. Yeah. So she's had dogs, Schnauzers for 40 years. I'm with you. Yeah. Okay.
And my mentor, my bee mentor, he's got a fairly new miniature Schnauzer, and he took him all around Australia with him in the motorhome, and he was perfectly behaved.
Oh, wow.
He's a lovely little dog. Very nice.
You can take them round, in the motorhome or the car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, lovely. Well, it's nice chatting about animals. I love animals, as you know.
You're an animal lover. You're a softie.
And hopefully I'll be, my plan is I rent an apartment at the moment. in Harrogate. My plan is to buy a place in the new year. So
Oh,
hopefully,
that's good, yeah.
yeah,
That's lovely.
yeah. Well, that'd be nice, like 2-3 bedroom house, and have a little garden if I want to get a dog or a cat.
Yes, well, I can highly recommend a Burmese.
Yeah, I'd probably get a dog if I could, but I do travel quite a lot. I don't know. I'm in two minds. We'll see. Now, listen.
All right. Well, we better say goodbye. Au revoir to everyone. It's been a fabulous class tonight. Good attendance.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's goodbye. And I'll see everyone next week from a different location.
Okay. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Jack's mum.